Greta Thunberg deported after failed attempt to save the world, again. In a twist that no one saw coming, except maybe the scriptwriters of this absurd global sitcom, climate activist Greta Thunberg has been deported from Israel after attempting to deliver aid to Gaza. The move has been trumpeted as a groundbreaking victory in the fight against climate change, or at least that's what the oil barons are telling themselves as they toast with glasses of liquefied coal. "We've cracked it," crowed a spokesperson for the fossil fuel lobby, barely suppressing a maniacal laugh. "By yeeting Greta out of the picture, we've stopped the climate crisis dead in its tracks. Who needs carbon taxes when you've got a one-way ticket?" Thunberg, the pint-sized terror of world leaders and champion of sternly worded speeches, was reportedly caught red-handed trying to smuggle solar panels and wind turbines into Gaza. "We had to act fast," said an Israeli official, polishing his badge of authority. "Renewable energy. In our backyard? That's a national security crisis waiting to happen. Next thing you know, she'd have us all sipping oat milk and banning single-use tank shells." The deportation was swift and decisive. "You can deport me, but you can't deport the science," Thunberg shouted defiantly as she was bundled onto a plane, her signature scowl unwavering. Her new home? A remote island where she's already rumored to be radicalizing the local penguin population into a renewable energy task force. World leaders take notes. Deportation is the new diplomacy inspired by this stroke of genius. World leaders are scrambling to apply the same logic to other pesky problems. "If it worked for Greta, it'll work for anyone," mused a UN representative, flipping through a Rolodex of activists. "Al Gore's been droning on about ice caps for years, maybe it's time he took a permanent vacation to the Sahara." And Leonardo DiCaprio? "That guy's carbon footprint from dating models alone justifies a one-way trip to Pluto." Climate deniers, meanwhile, are popping champagne like it's 1999. "Finally, a solution that doesn't involve hugging trees or recycling," said one, wiping motor oil off his hands. "Now we can frack in peace, guilt-free. I haven't felt this good since I traded my Prius for a monster truck." A planet saved, or at least a good laugh in a bizarre twist. Global temperatures reportedly dipped by a whopping 0.0001 degrees post-deportation. "It's a miracle," bellowed a scientist, tossing his lab coat into the wind and grabbing a surfboard. Critics pointed out that the drop might be due to a passing cloud, but why let facts ruin a good story? Thunberg supporters aren't taking this lying down. The hashtag deport the deniers is trending, with fans arguing that if banishing one person can fix climate change, shipping off every skeptic should turn Earth into a utopia overnight. "Imagine it," one tweeted. "No more oil rigs, just windmills and wildflowers as far as the eye can see." Greta's next move, electric revenge as for Thunberg, exile hasn't dimmed her fire. "I'll be back," she vowed, reportedly addressing a crowd of sympathetic seals via coconut-powered megaphone. "And when I return, I'll roll in with an army of electric cars, fully charged and ready to guilt-trip the world into submission." Sources say she's already converting her island into a zero-waste paradise, complete with solar-powered hammocks and a seaweed-based economy. World leaders, emboldened by their success, are now eyeing other global crises. "Why stop at climate change?" pondered one politician, sipping coffee from a styrofoam cup. "Deport a few economists, and boom, no more inflation. Send hunger activists to space, and we've got world hunger licked." The punchline? The planet's still warming. As the world basks in this supposed triumph, Thunberg remains unbowed. "They may have deported me," she said, rallying her new feathered followers, "but they can't deport the truth." Scientists, quietly sweating over their melting data, might agree, but for now, the headlines scream victory, and the satire writes itself. Who needs solutions when you've got a scapegoat and a plane ticket?